Hi class. Oh, well, good work today. I know it's getting really hard and some of that stuff is quite hard to do on Zoom. So thanks for being patient, everyone, and keeping working on it. So I sent you today a bit more homework, page 106 and 107. So let's have a look at them on the screen. So here's page 107. So this bit, just a matter of reading it during the week. So you've got 3 stories. You've got Life's a Beach, Flying for a Living. So reading those 2 stories, if you find some words, you don't know what they mean, get your dictionary, check the meaning of them. And then we'll also have a look at page 106. So there's another story to read here. Lively Tom, 69, skates for Tesco. So Tesco is a supermarket in Britain. So here he is, Tom, 69. So read his story, same thing. Find any words you don't know, check them in your dictionary. And then for homework, have a look over here. What we'll do in class next week is we'll play a little game first, just to get us thinking about jobs. So we'll go through the alphabet and see how many jobs we can think of. So what have we got here? A, architect, accountant. There's more, right? Actor, astronaut. B, businessman, bookseller. What's another B job? I can't think of one, but think of some during the week. C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, all the way to Z, zookeeper, zoologist. Okay, so we'll have a look at that in class next week just for a bit of fun. And then we'll look at this part, what is considered to be a good job in your country. What's an average salary? So this is talking about home country, of course. So what's a good job in the country where you were born, and what's an average salary? So we'll break into small groups, maybe 2 or 3 people, talk about. It'll be interesting to see, like we might be looking at Russia compared with China. So what's a good job in China? Is it the same as a good job in Russia? Maybe it's the same, maybe it's different. What about average salary? So to help here, think about changing it into New Zealand dollars. So you might know how much it is in renminbi Chinese money. Change that into New Zealand dollars so we can easily compare average salary in Brazil with an average salary in China or Vietnam. All right, so we'll do that in class. Part 3, looking at the stories that you read. So first we'll look at the pictures and headlines. We've got 3 questions. Do they have regular jobs? Do they like their jobs? And each headline contains one of these words. What's the difference between them? So having a look at the 3 stories you've read. Regular jobs. Regular means normal, ordinary, you know, like I guess a teacher is a regular job. It's not unusual. So they have regular jobs or something different. Do they like their jobs? Well, read the stories and find out. And then the headlines. So here's the headline here. Lively Tom, 69, skates for Tesco. So the headline means the big words at the beginning. So we've got these words, life, lively, living. So in this one, we've got lively. So you're going to need your dictionary to look up lively, living, life. We'll see if we can talk in our groups about the difference between those words. All right, the next part is choose one of the texts and read it more carefully. Answer the question. So what I'll do in class is I'll get 2 people together to talk about Tom, and 2 other people will talk about the other stories. Does he work indoors or outdoors? So having a look at the story about Tom. Where does he work, indoors or outdoors? How long has he been doing this job? So try and find the answer. How long? What does he do in his job? What did he do before? So what was his old job? So look, same with number 5, 6, and 7. So we'll work in groups of 2 to talk about that, and then we'll team up different people with different stories. So one person will have Tom's story, one person will have what's his name, Terry's story. One person will have Kathy's story. And we'll have a look at the differences in their stories. So who earns the most? So each story tells you how much money they get. Who gets the most money? Who earns the least? What sort of things has Terry found? Why do Tesco's employ older people? How long has Kathy been flying balloons? What is Terry's philosophy on life? So different stories, different answers. So we'll talk about that. And the last part, what do you think? So here we're going to talk about your opinion. What do you think is the best job? Best job in the world? What's the worst job in the world? And the last part is find 5 adverbs that end in ly. So you have to look in the stories and find an adverb that ends in ly. So what about this one here, lively? ly, okay, so that's one of the adverbs. So hopefully in class we'll have time to talk about the tests that I want you to try to do. So I sent you one last week and some people have done it and some people haven't. So I'd like you to try to do them. I'll send you another one this week as well, because we're nearly ready to move to another level, but I don't want to do it too quickly. So I want to find out if you're ready, if there's any things that we need to do more work on. So if you do the tests, that will help me find out what we need to do more work on, or whether, okay, everybody's ready, let's go to intermediate level. Okay, so I'll stop sharing. All right, so I hope we'll be in class next week and we'll all have our masks, but we'll be able to see each other and it'll be much easier. Let's see what happens this afternoon when the government makes an announcement at 3 o'clock. Okay, see you later.